Alright, I'm back with some more Realm of Thrones, and the adventures of House Gwagles continues. So last time, we became a trader. I bought 5,000 bags of silk, and we crossed into Westeros and tried going settlement to settlement, selling silk to everyone. If anyone wanted a bag of silk, as long as they were paying 10 gold for it, they could have it. It took quite a while, but in the end, we managed to finally sell it all, although it was unnecessary. We didn't need to sell the silk because we're earning nearly 10,000 a day. It feels good, lads. It feels good. From the beginning where we were running out of money and I couldn't really afford to feed the men or pay their wages, and now we have over 1.5 mil. Then after our trading, we went to war with a few people, but then signed peace instantly. We had Volantis and Bravos, for example, and then we went to war with Norvos, and this time we actually got to attack. We summoned the bannermen and we marched. We took this settlement from them. It was a brutal fight. We went in with 1,500 men, left with about 600. It was not a good day for Dragonstone. It was not a good day. We did leave with the settlement, but so many dead. So many. And then we marched on this castle here. This siege went a lot better, not as many casualties. And this now leaves the enemy with this settlement and a castle all the way in the north of Westeros. But as I said last time, they can keep that castle. I don't really care about that. It's just too far away. So the focus is going to be this settlement. When we last checked, there were over 1,000 defenders. There probably still is over 1,000 defenders. So first things first, we're going to bulk up the army. We need to do a bit of recruiting. We're missing about 30 men, I believe. Yep. Okay, we need to upgrade some of the lads. But the problem is, we have also spent all of our influence. I had about 450 and it's all pretty much gone. And we're being accused of corruption. How dare they? Everything I have done is to help put Stannis on the throne of Westeros. I am building my men. I am expanding my land so we can get stronger and help him. And they accuse me of corruption. Ah, the disrespect, man. But either way, let's recruit some men, shall we? Or we can watch as every lord beats us to the village and steals every man in here. Okay, lads, I see. If that's how it's gonna be, I'll race you to the settlement. Alright, well, I think it is pretty much decided. As much as I want to look like Stannis Baratheon and fit in with his army, we need the stats, I think. It will probably be more beneficial to us to have higher armor and survive than to look like a Stannis copycat. So we're going to splash out a little bit on some new gear, get our stats up, get a brand new cape and everything, even though that's not really a cape. Well, we tried to look different from Stannis, but it turns out Stannis' body armor is the best we can find at the moment. If I find something better, I will buy it. But for now, we're going to continue to wear Stannis' body armor. We have some weird gloves here. I don't know what's going on. Got my right hand, which looks a little bit chubby. It looks like a hand, I guess. Then we got our left hand. And, well, looks like I've been feeding my right hand, but starved my left. I don't know how that works. But yeah, these gloves are a little odd. Alright, here we go. We have found new body armor. What did it cost? It cost my kneecaps. We're not so much concerned about the price. I'm more concerned about the fact that my knees are gone. Well, that's an unfortunate incident, but hey yo, you gotta do it for the stats, I guess. I did take my cape off just so you can see the shoulder guards, which look pretty cool. But sadly, once we put it back on, you can't really see them. Is there something I'm missing here? Are they really about to give me 40,000 gold for just making this weapon? It's not even a high difficulty. We don't have the smithing to make it, so we might damage the stats a little bit. For 42,000? Oh, come on. I know I said I'll damage the stats a little bit, But to take 27,000 off the price, I've been robbed. Alright, I see how it is. We did level up like 9 times from making this single weapon though. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, we have a bit of a weird one here. She wants to pay us 62,000 to make a two-handed sword. And I just realized the order difficulty on the sword is very low, but the actual crafting difficulty is 200. That's probably why 27,000 gold got taken off the price of the other weapon. Alright, well, we'll give it a go. There's no stats, I don't know why. But we'll just forge it and see what happens. Okay, we butchered the sword, but because they had no requirements, she gave us 62,000 anyway. Probably the easiest 62,000 we are ever going to earn in our lives. And not only that, but what kind of smithing level did we gain from it? I wasn't paying attention. Did we go from like 80 something to 116? Alright, we have another order here for nearly 69,000, and it is to make another two-handed sword. We've unlocked all the parts for it because of the previous one we just made. But let's forge it and see what happens, I guess. Okay, they took about half the price off because, well, we didn't make it quite to specification. But hey-oh, we did our best. And we're now up to level 130. At this rate, we'll hit the 200 that we need to make ourselves a Valyrian steel sword. This is great. Alright, but enough of the smithing for now. We have ourselves a situation, and it's not good. We finished recruiting, but the enemy are now attempting to siege the castle that we took from them. So, we're going to have to run south as fast as we can and see if we can put a stop to it. I'm going to call in the men. We're going to call in the free ones because I'm on a bit of a budget. And off we go. Who is sieging my lands? Okay, there's 500 of them. That's not good. Assuming the loyalty is high enough and the militia is fighting, there's 200 defenders. If the militia is not fighting, there's only 70 of them. The enemy's numbers are rapidly falling. It won't be much longer now. Are we going to engage, lads? Shall we do it? Aye, let's go, men. Let's go. Let's cut down the remainder of their forces, and maybe they've left the settlement wide open for the taking. Alright, lads, come on. What formation do you call this? What is up with the conga line? Why are we all just sliding to the right, sliding to the left? We should be in a proper war formation. Oh, man. Okay, we'll just start the fight anyway. You're all just going to sprint at the enemy at full speed. That's fine. It means we don't have to use any of our men. My men can sit back here and relax. Live to see another day. But we, on the other hand, will charge with the AI. Norvos falls today. Alright, buddy. You're about to lose your head. And there we go. First kill of the day. Good job, men. Good job. It didn't need 30 of us to take out those two, though. I think we might have went a bit overboard on that. Bit of an overkill. But hey, yo, as long as we get the job done. Where do you think you're going, my friend? Okay, he's just going to run around. We missed every hit then. Alright, that's another one. Can we at least get you? Oh, no. We hit the horse. Our accuracy isn't the greatest, I won't lie. But I think we're pretty much done here. The enemy have been swarmed and are being cut down as we speak. There's a few cavalry running around. What's going on over here? Seems to be some archers or something. We'll slice through these, bulk up our kill stat. You know how it is, lads. We gotta look good. But either way, I think this has been an absolute slaughter for Norvos. Their army no longer exists. We have cut them all down. This is a great win for Dragonstone. I don't think they'll be retaking the castle anytime soon. Good job, men. Good job. Alright, now that the enemy army has pretty much all been defeated, we're going to take a look at the settlement over here. If they don't have many people, we might be able to take... Oh, there's still 1,000 of them in there. We don't really have the influence to stop 1,000 of them. But we're going to recruit a load of men. And I am going to attempt to siege the settlement. They're all pretty much nearby, I believe. Okay, you're 4 days away, so we're going to get rid of you. I'm not waiting 4 days. You're just going to waste my influence. But everyone else is pretty close. That should be enough men that we can take this settlement. Alright, we have just spent the last of our influence. The enemy are on the verge of starving, but not quite. I don't think we have enough influence or time to ensure that they starve. Because if they starve, this fight is over. But I don't know. I don't know. Alright, well, I think we're just going to have to go for it. We can't hang around much longer. The influence is near enough gone. And not only that, but someone wants to start a war with Volantis. One faction at a time, men. One faction at a time. First, we have to ensure the end of Norvos. Alright, this is it, men. Today, the last of the Norvos settlements fall. We have taken all of their siege defenses. We have 4 trebuchets ready to fire on them. Let's bring this settlement into the hands of Stannis Baratheon. I got a feeling it's going to be a brutal one with the amount of defenders hiding in here. Alright, well, there is a lot of them. Oh, there is a lot of them, lads. Alright, off the horse. The horse won't be very beneficial for us here. Right, if we help on one of the sides, we might be able to get the men inside. We've just got to take down as many as we can. That's the only thing we can do. As the army starts to... As the numbers start to thin, we're going to pull backwards because, well, we don't want to be caught in the castle with this many enemies. We're being shot by arrows, which isn't good. Oh man, they have overpowered us, okay. The first attack has been a fail. Well, I wouldn't say a fail, but we did lose. That's not ideal. Hey lads, are you going to fall for the bait? Are you going to come kill me? Come on, that's it. Follow me out the castle. Into the open we go. Come on, single file. Alright, are you ready for round 2, lads? Let's give it our best shot. We're away from the archers, so we might stand a better chance. Okay, never mind. The axes hurt, lads. The axes hurt. Okay, what are we looking at here? We've killed another fair bit of them, but again, they have cut down our army. I don't know what this guy's doing. Never turn your back to the enemy, lads. We're nearly dead. I don't know how the other side is doing. Are they doing better than us? I'm not too sure. Alright, the next wave of troops. Come on, men. Wave 3. Will wave 3 finally breach? Oh, God. I just realized how many of them are actually in this castle. We've got the shield out for a little bit. Maybe the shield... Okay, and now we've gone too deep in. We're stuck in here, lads. This isn't ideal. We have nowhere to go. The entrance is blocked off. We're stuck. Alright, there we go. That's another one dead. That's another one. And another. Okay. And now I think this is it. The shield can hold for as long as it can. But I think we're done for, lads. Well, we did our part. We did as best as we could. But there were just too many enemies. Oh, hold on. You're all running away. This is great. You're giving me another chance to survive. Alright, shoot me all you want, pal. Shoot me all you want. And slice. Cheeky slice. And slice. And another one. Okay. Okay, now I think they've had enough of me now. I think I'm getting on their nerves. Oh no. Now they're running away again. Alright, lads. Do you want me dead or not? Are you actually going to come and kill me? Okay, they're coming back. We're just going to keep doing this back and forth. That's another one dead. That's another one. Oh, no. He managed to shoot the arrow before we got in. Okay, what is the current situation, men? How are we looking? Okay, so the left side is completely gone. We breached. I don't know why they are standing back here doing nothing. But the left side of the settlement has fallen. It was just the right side. Were we just unfortunate enough to run into the bulk of the enemy army? Was that the problem? I don't know, but we're going to have to fast forward now and see what happens. It is all in the hands of the men. Alright, they have finally sent through the next wave on the left, which is great. Come on, lads, swarm behind them. Use the old pincer maneuver and the enemy will soon fall. Instead, we're doing these stupid tactics that are resulting in a lot of casualties. But I think it is over now. We have a nice green kill feed, which is usually a sign that the battle is over. How many men did we lose? 300. Okay, not as bad as I thought. But, yeah, not great. Alright, and we have taken the settlement. That is it. This war is pretty much done with. We're going to disband the army. I didn't claim the settlement as my own because I don't want people to call me even more corrupt. That's the last thing I want. But we're done here. We have taken all of Norvos' lands other than the one castle to the north. We're going to sell the prisoners. That's a nice 8,000 gold. We have some battle loot we can maybe offload. We do have quite a lot of weapons. We can smelt those down. Alright then, now that this is over and done with, it is time to look at this here. Oh, no, not this. I couldn't really care who the new owner is, although Davos has now been given a settlement. Good for Davos. What I was mainly looking for was the war with Volantis, although it looks like we've now decided to back off from that decision. We're not going to war with Volantis. I don't really know what happened there. But I guess we're not going to war. Norvos is on the verge of surrender. They're at nearly 90% exhaustion, so this war will be over soon. So I guess it's just waiting for the next war. And it is over. The enemy have finally surrendered. They hit 100 exhaustion. I don't know why it says we have too many enemies. We need to make peace with some of them. This is our only enemy. But hey-o, the war has come to an end. We have won. And it looks like it is time for our next war. We are going to war with the Dothraki once again. Okay. I don't know what it is about Dragonstone, but they're very anti-Essos. We're only going to war with factions in Essos. I don't know if we're some kind of Essos hate faction or something. I don't know. Not really good, is it? It's not a good look for our faction when everyone we want dead is the Dothraki, Volantis, Braavos. We don't really go to war with anyone in Westeros. We're leaving all them be. We're just invading the lands to the east. But either way, we are now at war with the Dothraki. They only have these 2 settlements here. There may be a couple castles scattered around. They have 7 in total, so it must be these 2 settlements and 5 castles. I see 4 of their castles. I do not know where their 5th one is. Of course they own a place called Hornwood, and why does that sound like it's in Westeros? Because it is. They own a castle in the north. What is going on here? What is it with factions from Essos owning castles in the north? Well, we'll leave them have that castle. It doesn't concern us. We don't really have the influence to do anything, so I'm not too sure what we're going to do against them. We could start going for these castles, working our way around their land until we get to the settlements. Maybe that's the plan. We'll take a look. Hold on a minute. Davos is gathering an army. Shall we join Davos and see what he is up to? What have you got planned, Davos, my friend? What have you got planned? Are we actually doing anything, or are we just out on patrol? We're just out on patrol. Not actually doing anything. That was pointless, my friend. That was pointless. We were heading to the Dothraki castle, and we have stumbled upon a Dothraki horde. There is nearly 1,000 of them. They're traveling to a place called Oros. I don't know where Oros is. We're just going to follow them for now, I think. See where they're going. I have followed the Dothraki horde to the far south of the map. I don't think we can go any further south. This is as south as you can go. Also, they can siege a castle belonging to the Targaryens. Really? Oh, we're voting to declare another war. Really, lads? Okay, we're going to have 2 wars on the go. And I'm pretty sure this is another faction in Essos. We take a look here. Whereby are they? Come on. Oh, there they are. Well, so much for getting Stannis on the Iron Throne. It looks like the only purpose of this playthrough is to conquer Essos. We don't care about Westeros anymore. We're going to make our own Iron Throne on this side of the world, it seems. Alright, the Dothraki horde is rapidly losing men, and the castle is holding out pretty well. They've still got 300 defenders. They hold out well enough. We are going to swoop in and take out the remains of the horde. Well, that was disappointing, lads. Someone else came in and stole all the credit. Alright, I run south for no reason whatsoever. Although Stannis is on the move, maybe we head this way and we regroup with Stannis. Looks like he's got a plan or two. Alright, we have regrouped with Stannis' army. Where are we going? What are we doing? Who knows? Okay, it looks like we're sieging this castle here. It's a nice easy target, and we're going in with absolutely nothing. The enemy have a single catapult, but we have no rams, no battering ram. What? No rams, no battering rams? I mean, no rams, no siege towers. But we do outnumber them pretty much 5 to 1, so this shouldn't be too bad. Alright, the enemy catapult was positioned on the left side. I think it's just above my head, in which case I'm going to make a sprint for the ladders on the left side as quick as possible. And we're going to try and stop that catapult from inflicting too many casualties. We've arrived before the archers, which is great. No one's going to shoot me for a second. That seems to always be the case. And now we're going to climb. We got a pretty good head start here. Are we going to beat the enemy to their own walls? Anybody home? Okay, it's just a man wearing a fez. And he's dead. I repeat, Fez man is dead. Alright, the catapult has got to go. We can't allow them to fire on us with a catapult. And that was it. We're done here, lads. Well, crush this man with a rock. There we go. Whip out the whip out the javelins. I was wondering where my javelins were then. Okay. This isn't going well. There we go. Let me get the javelin out the wall. We're all about that recycling. It's a waste of a good javelin if we just leave it in the wall like that. Oh, hold on. The enemy army seems to have arrived. We'll get some javelins down there and help the men out. Don't you worry. You got this, lads. Alright, I tell you what. We're going for the hero play. It is Gwagles off the top rope and attack! Okay, we didn't quite pull off the superhero landing that we wanted. But we are here with the men either way. We're cutting down our foe. Come on, men. We're nearly in, lads. We are nearly in. You can do it, men! And we are in. The enemy cannot stop us now. Burn this settlement to the ground, men. Burn it. Oh, guys, they're using the catapult right in front of you. Are you honestly not going to stop them from using the catapult? No? Alright, I tell you what, right? We're just going to fire the catapult. Wait a minute. It's broke. You can't fire the... Oh no. Lever's on the left side. We'll have to edit that out in the final cut. But we're just going to fire the catapult that way. Well, that was a little awkward. Alright, either way, we're going to make our way through the castle. But it looks like the men are cleaning up nicely. We do have a few red patches in the kill feed, so I'm not too sure where the fighting is taking place. Maybe the front gate or the other wall. We'll have to take a look. Pick up a rock for good luck. Never leave your rocks unguarded. That's the moral of the story. Is there actually anyone to fight? I don't really see anyone. Oh, you're a bad guy. Oh. I didn't realize this guy was a bad guy. Well, it looks like we're done either way. This siege is over, and we have now taken another castle for Stannis Baratheon. Good job, men. Good job. Alright, now that we have taken the castle, I wonder if Stannis will make a move on any of their other territories. If I take a look at the war here, we can see that they have 2 remaining areas, and I believe both of those are these 2 settlements here. What's going on? Oh, we're voting for the new owner of the settlement. I'm not too interested. Again, as I've previously mentioned, we are apparently corrupt, so I don't think we're going to get any more land anytime soon. And the army has disbanded. Stannis' influence has run out, it seems. Our only purpose was to take this castle. Alright, while we have some downtime and we're waiting for the army to reassemble, we have some smithing contracts to complete. We're going to attempt to make this weapon once again. Alright, but first we gotta fire up the forges. We need to get 3 fine steel. Alright, now that that is done, it is time to make the weapon. Our smithing is now at 151. We're getting closer and closer. We need to get to 200, because 200 seems to be the cutoff point. I don't think I've seen a weapon, or at least from the Game of Thrones weapons, that goes above 200. Can we do it? No, we can't. Oh man, they took 23,000 off us. But we did gain 6 levels, so we're getting it. We are getting it, and we have another contract to make the exact same weapon for 39,500. Well, we'll attempt to do this one again. We're going to have to fire up the forges once more. I am completely out of steel. Alright, here we go. Attempt 2, or attempt 3, or attempt 9, attempt 50, whatever it is. Here we go again. And they're disappointed with us once again. This is the story of our lives, lads. Everyone's just disappointed in us. They took 25,000 off the price. Okay. Maybe one day we can please you, eh? Maybe one day. But until then, we will make crappy weapons that no one is happy with. Alright, well, we still have 2 wars on the go. These guys on the left and the Dothraki on the right. But until someone assembles an army, we're not really going to do much, because I don't really want to spend all my influence again marching on 2 settlements down here. I'd rather save it for a more important war. That being said, what do you guys think? We have a nice river that goes down the middle of Essos. Do we focus on eliminating those to the left of the river so they border Westeros and we secure this side? Or Do we focus on those on the right side of the river, and then that way we can conquer this and push left across the entire map? That is the question. What to do? Who should fall first? Personally, I think we need to go back into Westeros and declare war over here, but it doesn't look like we're going here anytime soon. So, for the time being, we're just going to have to put up with Essos. But what to do, eh? What to do? The eastern side or the western side? Someone's got to go. But that is going to be it for now. As always, a big thank you to the Gwagles members for your continued support. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, and until next time, see ya.